Hello. Hello. Hi. Today I'm going to be doing some anatomy studies because I was gonna do a colors like a bunch of color studies because I've been wanting to work more on like color and lighting, but I was looking through my Pinterest reference boards, which are completely unorganized, and I couldn't find the reference images I wanted to use for a stream, because there's just so much. So instead, I'm gonna do some anatomy studies. Let me mute that so we don't have a echo. We don't want that ruin my audio. Um, so I have so much like reference material, and I need to start like working through it and actually doing the studies. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I already started with a warm-up sketch of one. And they're not gonna be super detailed, just like kind of just line drawings and sketching for the anatomies. But let's get into it. I like sorry. 1 second, my Pinterest is loading. It's unresponsive. Come on now. Here we go. So this next person, it's like an older person, and whoa. Sorry, I just read something on it and like spaced out. So this person, they have like a lot of loose skin. I don't know why, but that's what their body looks like, which will show more once I get down to the stomach. They look to be like an older person. And it says they're from the Maori tribe. Interesting. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm really bad with like pronouncing words. But she has some high cheekbones. Here, I should erase that line. Makes it a little odd looking. Clean this up just a little bit. I'm not gonna be too like particular with making sure things look nice, but I just wanted to clean up that line a little bit. And she's got some wavy hair, middle part here. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be doing like a lot of like shading and stuff unless there's like really nice lighting on it. That would be interesting, because I kind of just want to do quick studies. And now we get to a part where she has like lots of loose skin, so I'm trying to figure out how to depict that. Looks like maybe she had like a lot of weight loss, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should like sketch out the rough shape of the body first so that I have like a figure, and then I could add more of these details because there's a lot of smaller details on the piece or on the picture. Thigh right here. I haven't drawn yet today, so Might be a little wonky at the start as I warm up. Then look at this, another arm in here. Fold of the forcep? Forearm? I don't know. I need to learn the names of like what the different body parts are. Like I have an anatomy book that has all the names, but I need to actually like pay attention to them and write down the notes when I'm doing my studies. Like I know it's not too important as long as you like know what the body parts look like. You don't really need to know like their technical names, but I think it would still be nice. And especially if I'm gonna do like, if I did like an anatomy class or anything, it would be nice to like be like, oh, and this is the whatever. Alrighty. This other hand in here. I need to do more hand studies. Hands have been a struggle. They're always a struggle. No matter how many studies, they still come out wonky. Just gotta do more and more. More studies. Never-ending studies. Alright, those hands aren't too bad. And we'll get her bathing suit on. She's in front of like a beach and she has a bikini on. Okay. Kind of like a strapless top. And she's got some ribs showing, which I've already kind of laid out in the under sketch, but I'll add some more definition too. Then she's got a lot of creases and like that extra skin that I was talking about. So I'll just add those in there, kind of bunches around her underarms. Then she's got some folds right here where her thighs meet. Kind of where any like skin flap or like that's a terrible word. Like where any like parts like fold, I guess, like and meet. And then her stomach has a lot of these like skin folds. So I'll add those in there. Very pretty woman. And she's got this nice like flowy hair. Try and get that in there. She has really strong cheekbones. I want to try and show that. She has more skin right here, the neck. It's a part where there's definitely a lot of skin folds as the person ages. Then get the hair on this side and then we'll be done. Alright, awesome. Should I do another one over here? I think I might scooch her over and do another piece on the side of her before I start a new layer. Yeah, there's plenty of room over there. Alright, and my Pinterest is buffering again. Love to see it, love to see it. Come on, I'm streaming here. Get it together. Oh no. Yeah, I have like 1,870 pins under my like references. Uh, so yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get through all of them. Okay, this one has 3 people, so I think I'm gonna wait on that one and then do a single person on this side. If my Pinterest would load, that would be cool. Come on, come on. Alright, there we go. Right. I usually start with the head shape. I know you're supposed to like start with like the chest, but I usually start with a head. Which probably isn't the best idea, but it's just the habit I've gotten into. Just got these hips. Just facing this way, so it's kind of lean it like that. Just facing, like her head's this way, but then her body is like that. Like facing away from us. She has very wide hips. Let's try and get that in there. Kind of just go down into her legs. She's doing that. I love drawing legs like that, where like one of the legs comes back and it kind of like squishes the butt, and then the other one's like going forward like that. It's a nice little pose. Feels dynamic. Alright, get her underwear on here. Yeah, a lot of these models are like kind of half naked, and I hope I don't get like in trouble with Twitch for that, but it's not like sexualized, it's just depicting the form. It's easier to see as much of the body as possible, and it's hard to do that when covered with clothing, which is why I choose these figures and why they're used for figure drawing. And we got her arm coming up here. There's a little bit of like foreshortening, I guess. Her elbow is kind of just right there, folds in. Can't see this part of her hand, but this part, her fingers are wrapping around her neck a little bit. The nape of her neck. Let's get her facial features in here. It's got sort of a flat nose, rounded forehead, prominent lips, not too prominent of a chin. Just got a hoop earring, I'll put that in. Her neck is not super visible from this angle. There's like a fold there and like a fold here. It kind of meets with the shoulder, her face. Then the bra goes right down here. Then there's the bit of skin going over. Arm here, and her elbow is under there. And her arm forms this nice kind of like silhouette, I guess, against like the rest of her body. Like that. And then her arm, her hand rests right here. Folds back here. she's got, looks like coiled hair. I was trying to see if it was like dreads or braids, but it doesn't look like it. It just looks like strands of coils. So I'll just loosely put that in there, just kind of roughing out the shape of it. Silhouette. Her arm's a bit too big in this, so I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit. I drew it a little too big. Now it's a little more proportional to the rest of her body. Looks a bit better. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good on this page, so I'm gonna start on a new one. Actually, I'll leave that up for a second while I find my new reference image. I'm going through pen nibs like so quickly. I think I'm gonna need to buy like replacement ones. I hope I can. Cause like I keep wearing all my nibs down to like a little point. And like I've turned down the like the pressure sensitivity, so like I only need to do like a little bit to get like the drawing going. But they still wear down so quickly. It's probably because I'm drawing 40 hours a week now. Alright, let's start a new one. Now we have 3 people. So it's going to be a little hard to get their proportions accurate to each other. Okay. It's always hard for me to like put people next to each other and like interacting. I need to work on that more. Because they always end up like weirdly proportioned in comparison. Alright, she's got some kind of curly, a little bit frizzy hair, and some sunglasses pushing it back. She's got a really nice face. Let me try and capture this expression. She's got like her tongue out. You can see her teeth. Then her nose is kind of scrunched up. There we go, that's a bit. It's kind of it. The expressions are really hard for me. I'm still working on how to draw faces and stuff. Alright, and then you see the bit of her chest. Her torso, and then her leg is a lot closer to the camera. It's kind of like we're looking up at them, so like their bottom portions are a lot bigger than the top. All these like swimsuit outfits are making me like want to go swimming. Luckily this weekend I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be staying at a hotel that has a pool and I'm excited. Gonna get to go swimming. Alright, now I'm gonna start on the next person. Let's try and get the correct proportions. Her face is kind of at a weird angle, so I'll try and lay some guidelines for that. Neck. I don't know if I've made her too small. I'll have to see. I might have to move her around a little bit. She has very curly hair. And she also has a very good expression. Let me see if I can get it. can see like the underside of the teeth. I like when you can see like that kind of teeth, or like underneath. I don't know. It's just kind of fun to draw. And then her nose. See like the underside of it. Not much of her eyebrow. She has like a bit of a double chin. So I'll try and add that in. Then her arm is kind of wrapping around this person. Let me get her torso here. And her hips. She has quite wide hips. Just got a little bit of a necklace here, kind of subtle. Let me get her little rib. Maybe that's the rib, or maybe it's just folds, but either way, there's a line there. And then she has like a little ribbon cutting across here, long strands. And that kind of has an effect on her, how her stomach falls. Here, get her thighs. They're quite big because of the angle that we're looking at her. She's got her other hand going over to this person over here. So I'll start with her rib cage and her hips, and they're all kind of like going up, like kind of like this shape, I guess, because again, because of the angle that we're looking at them. I'll get her thighs. Just got a hand going right here. The thumb, can't see the rest of the fingers because it's kind of cut off right here. Then we're gonna get her head. She's looking right at the camera. She has a bit of a double chin as well. She has, it looks like a little bit like a tied up kind of like headscarf ribbon thing. Very cute. And then her hair is poofed up at the top. Very cute. She has sunglasses. We'll get those on. Leave a little bit for the reflection. Can't really see her eyebrows. She's smiling very wide with her teeth showing. Ah. There. I like that much. Maybe I'm gonna clean up this a little bit. Alright, then we'll get her chin. Just a couple of folds on her chin. Goes down into her chest. The shoulder goes up though. She's got it on her waist. Fold right there. Then you can't really, you're seeing like the underside of the chest because of how it's structured, how we're looking at it. Then she doesn't have much going on her stomach, like not a lot of rolls, probably because of how she's standing. The hand is a bit low down for where it should be. but that's alright. And then her hand is going over here. Alright, there we go, that's a cute little image. While my Pinterest is loading, let me just look at something. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, now we got this next image. So, let's get rid of this. She's kind of chilling, relaxing on a chair, armchair. So let's get the chest, then her hips, and her face. Her face is partially covered by her phone that she's holding up, but we'll get to that. Shoulder here, her arm is kind of round, and her elbow is not very prominent, it just kind of rounds out to where it bends. And there's this little overlap up here. Here's her hand. It's a little hard to see. It's not super clear with the silhouette, but it's holding the phone. So this pinky's kind of propping up the phone. And this finger's on the side of it. Yeah, I need to move her head down a little bit because it's mostly getting blocked by that, by the phone. I think I drew the hand maybe a little too far down, and that's why it's not really lining up, but that's okay, we'll just adjust it a little bit. Alright, it looks like she's taking like a mirror selfie or whatever. And she's got her shoulder here, then her chest comes out to here, here, this little line here. Alright. And then how it sits, it kind of like creates a bit of a fold coming out. And then she has another fold right here where her stomach is, tucked into the underwear. Then the line of the underwear comes up like that and meets with the top. Then her leg kind of goes like this. It comes out a little bit towards the viewer, and the knee is indicated with just this little line. Then you have this leg and this. Then you have the fold right here. It's a bit squished up because of the couch. It kind of squishes around it. Then the other leg is just over here. See a little bit of the indication of the bend. You don't see much of the leg. Then we got this other hand over here, which you can only really see like the forearm in her hand, which is holding a glass of wine. So let's get that in there. I've never tried wine before. I feel like I wouldn't like it, but I do want to try it. Just to have the experience. Okay. Alright, very cute. She's leaning a bit more forward than she is in the picture. some of the stuff is a little wonky. That's why I should lay out like an underlayer, or like guidelines is what I should say, before I start with like the actual detailing. But you live, you learn. Ooh, this next drawing is really pretty. It's like a person and they have like a fabric draped across them, and there's like clouds in the background. It's like kind of like biblical, I guess, like angelic imagery. Very pretty. Nose here. See a bit of the underside, which I didn't draw great, but they have very they have very short hair. So we'll just do like a little, it's like a buzz cut, I guess. Then their neck is kind of same size as their head. So just draw that. And their body's facing a little bit this way, just a little bit. And you can't see much of their torso because of where the fabric is flowing. So we'll just kind of lay out that to give a rough estimate of how it looks. Got the chest there, chest here. The fabric goes under their arm, or like into their underarm. Arm goes out like this, very soft. Arm, soft fold into their arm. Hand is right here. The other arm, the palm is kind of facing upwards on this side. And then we get their leg in here. This one too. Again, you can't really see it a lot because of the fabric, but that's just my estimation of where it is. Right hand, not very good, but there it is. And then this one kind of goes up. It's facing up, and the hands are the fingers are all a little bit curled, but not too much. Thumb right there. Got a bit of a prominent chest. Fabric. Wraps around like this. Goes down onto their leg. And their foot is kind of peeking out here. The toes curled up a little bit. And there's like this fluffy blanket, and their other foot is covered by that. Alright, I think that's good for them. Ugh, my shoulders hurting. Gonna do a bit of a stretch. Remember to stretch when you're drawing. My Pinterest is being so slow today. It's crazy. Alright. Ah! My pop filter fell down. Sorry if that made a bad noise. Okay, I was trying to see what the name for this next person is holding a mobility object. I think it says rollator. It's like, kind of like a walker, but it seems to have like 4 wheels on it. So that's interesting. I haven't really seen any of those. Be interesting to depict more characters with those, because I never really see them. Alright, they have a bit smaller eyes than this, but maybe it's a little stylized. They have eyebrows kind of going up like this. They have like eyebrows that start thick and then go a little thinner. She has lipstick on. And you can see the bottom of the nose. I think I'm going to put the line indication here. There we go. See a little bit of her ears. And she has bangs. And looks like maybe pigtails, like short pigtails. Pretty cute. Alright, and then her neck goes down like this. She's got a bit of a long neck. She's facing this way, like a 90-degree angle to where her face is pointing. And she's a bit smaller than the other people I've drawn today, like skinnier. That's okay. Then look at her leg like this. It's pointing up. She's got some cute boots on. Do they end? It's kind of hard to see. Okay, I do think they are ankle boots, but like part of her leggings had like a similar color, so I was trying to see whether they were like mid-calf boots or just ankle boots, but they do look like ankle boots on further looking. Then her other leg is behind, goes down like this. I can't wait to go on a walk today, because like the weather is so nice, and to me weather that's so nice, it's like it's super like nasty and foggy out, and most people would not be happy with this, but like I'm so excited. It's so warm out and it's been so cold lately. Very exciting. And her arm, it's a little bit hard to see because she's got like a lot of, like a very fluffy sleeve that covers up most of it, as you can see. Oh. One of my timers went off, but I think I'm going to keep going for like another 20 minutes because I'm enjoying this. Alright, and then it looks like she has like kind of maybe a t-shirt over top this like fluffy dress, which is a cute outfit. Very cute. I want to study like more fashion because I feel like I always put like the same things on people when I draw them, like, and it's just very boring. I want to like look at more fashion so I have more ideas I can fall back on when I'm drawing outfits. Alright, now to draw the rollator. Looks like there's handles, and then like it goes down. Might not be able to draw the whole thing because of where I put her. It's kind of big. Looks like there's a little like thing you could probably rest a leg on. A little pouch underneath. Maybe it's like a storage. Makes sense. And then this pipe goes here. And there's a little wheel. Right, and then I don't really know what this part is. Oh, it has like brakes on it. I didn't even notice that at first. Or like maybe it's brakes, I don't know. But it has like these little clamp thing and then like some wires going down. So it looks like brakes. But yeah, that's a cute little drawing. I like how our face turned out. Ugh, my shoulder is not enjoying this. I don't know why. Maybe I'm drawing at a different angle than I normally do. I feel like I always get more tense during streams and it hurts. Maybe I don't like take enough breaks. Alright. This next person, we have another wheelchair user. Oh, it looks like she has like roses inside of her wheel. Very pretty. Ooh, this person is a lawyer. Sorry, sometimes I like to read like the little descriptions of them just to get a little more context behind the images. Alright, she's got a little bit kind of fluffy hair. Actually, I should be using they. I don't know what this person goes by. Right, they've got like a flower crown, very cute. Kind of looking down, like eyes closed. And eyebrows up. Kind of messed up their hairline, but that's okay. This is just practice. It's okay to mess up. Alright, and then they've got a little indicator of the nose that will put over there and there. I like to just do one indicator of the nose. Because I feel like two, it like makes it a little weird. Like a little cartoony maybe. Alright, and then they've got like a turtleneck. So you can't really see too much of their neck. It's kind of covered up. Got some cute necklaces. Draw their shoulders out here. And they've got like a long turtleneck with like a tank top on top of it, which is a cute outfit. It's very nice. It's like a light pink over a white turtleneck. Very pretty. Okay, then the other arm goes over here. Pardon me. Have a sip of water. Remember to hydrate. Alrighty, then we'll get this other sleeve. Hand. This one's kind of grabbing onto the other hand a little bit. Around. Arm's not that big. I'll make it a little smaller. I thought they were wearing a skirt, but it looks like they're wearing jeans. This is a cute outfit. I would wear this. And they've got like the pant legs rolled up. Kind of propping their arm on the little handle. And we've got the wheel. We'll see if I can depict some of those roses. I think it's like a decal. Like sometimes people add like plastic details on their spokes, which is really cool. definitely goes with the aesthetic that they've got going on. It's these nice little pink roses, and it's like a little bouquet with like little petals going off onto the other spokes. Let me indicate that they're spokes. Get this little extra wheel in there. And it's like, they've got like these little leaves and like a blue ribbon. Very pretty. Some of these pipes go up front, in front of their legs and feet. It's a little bit hard to get them in there. I've got some brown shoes. Oh, and some pretty like blue socks with like frills. Kind of goes nice. It matches the blue on the spokes, and like the light blue of this also matches it. It's like otherwise it'd be a little out of place, but with those little details, looks really nice. Got a well coordinated fit going on. Alright. I never know how to draw like some parts of the wheelchair. I think I need to do more studies. But it's always hard to like see what's really going on there and understand what it is. I need to like look up like how it works. I think maybe so then like my brain understands like what the different pieces are. I think that would help. Alright, this little chest part goes up a little more. There's a little more stripies going, or not stripies, but folds in the fabric right here. Alright. We have another wheelchair user. And they are also an amputee. Okay. Here, looks like possibly one button or maybe two. But they've got these bangs that are quite neat. And then I think like a bun. Then they've got some shades looking very cool. Back. Looks like they have a white jean jacket over a t-shirt. Good fit, good fit. Gonna do the folds a bit bigger on the jean jacket because it's such a thick fabric. It's not gonna have like a bunch of teeny tiny, you know, whatevers. Watch on the wrist. And goes down here onto the spoke of the wheel, or not the spoke. What's the inner part of that wheel? Because like there's the outer wheel that has like the tread on it, but then there's like an inner part that like I assume is the part you grab to like move it. But I don't know what the names of them are. She looks so cool. This is a cool fit. And then looks like a blue skirt. Bit of a thicker fabric, not a lot of folds. A little stripe. Flowers. Kind of messed up the perspective, but that's okay. And then here's her leg. She's got like a knee sock, or probably a regular sock, but stretched out a bit. Then got all these little findly bits on the bottom of the wheelchair. There are also so many like different like types of wheelchairs, so it's hard to know like how to draw them if you're drawing them from like just memory or whatever. Alright, then we have her other foot, her shoe coming out here. She's got like canvas shoes. The other knee popping up here. She's got a bunch of tattoos that I'm not gonna attempt to draw, but it just adds to her coolness. Very cool. Very cool. She's a cool person. Ah, jeez, it took me back to my home page. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Gotta go back to my references and find where I was at. Luckily, I'm just at the top, so it's not like I have to scroll a million miles down to reach where I was at. And we have another wheelchair user. This is just the wheelchair user page. Yeah, I have a lot of like images saved in this section of like different disabled people and like mobility aid users, because I want to learn how to draw them better so I can depict them more in art. She's got some tight, coily hair, just cut pretty short. And she's got some big ol' hoops. She's smiling. She's got her eyes closed. She looks very happy, having fun. Even though it is just like a photo shoot, definitely not like a candid image, but she looks very nice, very happy. It's a good expression. She's got like this red kind of blouse going on here, a little bit of frill. With arms, it's like short sleeve, but then like a little bit of fluff or whatever. She's got quite thin arms, elbows quite prominent. Stretch it up, and then her hand is kind of curving down and just barely brushing on her head. I just got a message on Discord. Let's see what's going on here. It's just an at everyone. Gotta block these at everyone's. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. She's got a really nice fit. Like her red blouse kind of matches Sorry, I was checking my Discord group chat, and someone who I don't really care what they have to say, just posted in it. Let's just say that. Sorry for the little bit of drama. Alright, and then she's got these jeans. I feel like I made her leaning just a little bit too much. She's not leaning that much. She's kind of leaning more like her body's kind of curved. Like the other way, actually. Like that. There. That's a little cleaner. Okay. Her other arm is coming out here. She's very thin. Her arm is resting on the hand rest. And this chair is different. It looks like a, what is it called? Mechanical chair? Like, automatic. I'm trying to think of what they're called. Does anyone know what they're called? Like, the chairs that you don't push them, like they run electric chair? No, not that. Probably not electric chair. Oh no. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. If anyone knows, let me know in the chat. Or in the comments. Once I post this on YouTube, the VOD. If you're watching the VOD, hello. I see you. You've made it this far. I'm proud of you. It's got like one of these little, like, what I assume is like a control to move it. So yeah, it doesn't have like a big wheel. It's another thing I don't see depicted often. Usually you get the more typical wheelchairs. Like, probably because they're cheaper. But, and also, usually if you have more mobility, you have the manual chairs. And people with less mobility aren't depicted as much, which is a shame. I feel like people try and like give like disabled characters as much mobility as possible. I don't know, it's kind of icky sometimes when I see it. But it might also be people depicting their own experiences, which that is fine. I'm just talking about like non-disabled people, like they're doing a disabled character, but they don't want them too disabled, you know? It's just kind of a bad vibe sometimes. Ooh, you could wear like fancy heels and then you're not having to walk around in them. So that's kind of nice. Like she's got these big old heels, but if you don't have to walk around on them, they wouldn't really destroy your feet as much. Got the style. Yeah, that's a very nice outfit, and I like her face. I like how that turned out. My shoulder. This next person has crutches. Ooh, she's got a flower. Oh, my timer's going off. Which means I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. But I'll probably do more of this soon, because I really enjoyed doing this study. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it a day, because I got other stuff to do. I need to go post a video on my YouTube, what's it called, a speed paint of Bert and Ernie. So if that interests you, go check out my YouTube and subscribe, and make sure to follow me here as well. Sorry, I'm shamelessly self-promoting, but I need it. Go follow me now. All right. This has been lovely, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.